He's bouncing off my booty cheeks. I love the way he rides. I can hardly breathe when he's pumping deep inside. I kiss him on his neck and then he kisses on my pussy. Call him daddy while I holler, man, that boy's so damn good looking.
I got the old intro back. It took some digging, but I got it back, boys.
Let's go.
Welcome, everybody, to Trainwreck Podcast, episode 20. 20. Do you think we'd make it this far? I sure as hell didn't.
Fuck no, dude.
Yeah. But we made it 20 episodes. A lot of unforgettable moments. Some stuff that's probably going to be used in a court case against us eventually. Me and Drew, we were actually going to talk about our favorite moments from the 20 episodes we've done. So I was looking, the first episode we did was in January. So we've been doing this for about 7 months.
It's quite a while.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and say my number one favorite moment is from episode 2, and it's unformed penis. That one still makes me laugh. I have that clip from the show and me losing it saved on my phone because it's hilarious.
uh,
What about you, Drew?
it's your that joke I said, or the Cleveland Project.
Yeah, that's a good one. Just because, I mean, we tell that story all the time. And heck, like I said, we got the scars to prove how that remodel went.
The physical scars, the mental scars.
Yeah. I mean, hell, my car is basically a product of that job. So I get reminded every time, like, oh, yeah, I almost fell from a ceiling to my death and then, broke my ribs on the side of a dumpster during a tornado. Every time I get in my car, I just think about that. Another favorite moment actually is whenever I tried to mute Adam and he goes, I can unmute myself. And I was like, yeah, but you can't get yourself unkicked out. And I kicked him out the lobby. And you and Curtis started dying laughing when I did that.
One of my favorite moments is when we're talking about Hirsch's crazy stalker.
Yeah, that
That was
was
a good
episode
one.
that was episode 1.
1 and
For,
2.
yeah, for as much as oh yeah, because episode 2 is when I read the text. I did like that one a lot. Another one, whenever we went over the Naruto top 10 characters from that comic book website, and the list kind of sucked.
That was so brain dead.
Yeah. What's that? A recent favorite is a few weeks ago whenever I called out Logan Paul because I freaking just blacked out during that. I could not even think of what I was saying. I just started going. Like I didn't have that rehearsed or anything. That was just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And then I was like, how do I get out of this? And I'm like, I'll just tell that guy to kill himself, I guess.
Also, I like pretty much the whole episode 18. I really like that episode. But
18?
yeah, 18.
Mm.
It's our dirtiest episode.
Oh God. I had to edit so much stuff out of that episode.
It's such a gold mine.
Yeah. I had to edit that out, and last week I had to do a lot of editing too. Yeah. Let's see. What's another episode? Episode 10, whenever we talked about Jackson Mahomes, whenever he got arrested, that one's a
Oh
favorite of
yeah,
mine as well.
that's a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, 20 episodes. Who knows if we'll have 20 more because Drew got promoted this week. So his schedule is probably about to be crazy.
Oh yeah, baby. 2 weeks
Yeah.
opening, 2 weeks of closing.
Oh, like you do it all 1 week of closing?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't know they did it that way. Man, you'll have to let me know those weeks. Then I'll either end up doing the show by myself or I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'll find a replacement, but it ain't going to be Adam or Curtis.
Oh, ain't nothing replacing me, baby.
Yeah. Well, that'll be during the NFL season. I got to get someone on here who can talk football. But again, I could talk football for an hour just by myself.
Yeah, but
But
you can't resist me, baby.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, Drew. Proud of you, man. And
Appreciate it.
looks like
I'm
my
gonna,
schedule.
I'm gonna prove one particular person wrong, and I'm gonna love it.
Someone I know.
Oh yeah, starts with an L.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that one.
yeah. And then my off days are probably about to change to Sunday, Monday instead of Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's gonna change how I approach videos and stuff. I feel like Sunday is just gonna be a day for recording and then throughout the week upload. And speaking of uploading, I've been on an upload streak this week, mainly because that Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins promo segment from last week on Raw, I kind of figured was a meme gold mine. Not to pat myself on the back, but I feel like I was the only one who really hopped on this. So, Drew, did you see that thing with Seth Rollins and Shinsuke?
Yeah, I was walking around Walmart when you said that to me.
Oh yeah, I remember I sent you guys those videos. Well, I started making memes out of it because I'm like, I can make this funny, just have him lean into whisper and then I can put a funny clip. So I've made four of those videos, and the first one got 5,000 views. The second one got 2,200. The third one got 5,800. And then this next one's about to hit 2,000. Picked up a lot of subscribers because of it. So I just want to say thank you to the people that think I'm funny. Hope you guys stay along for the ride with the Trainwreck podcast. And we also got, NFL season coming along. So stay tuned for the funny Cowboys rants. Thank you. I think last week I was at like 330 something. So I've picked up almost 40 subscribers within the last week.
Yeah, don't worry, folks. I'll still keep my dirty, fucked up jokes
Yeah, thanks.
to extent.
Yeah, so thanks for all the new followers, man. It's been an adrenaline rush, and my mom was giving me shit. She goes, "You shouldn't be putting too much stock into this." I'm like, "Well, I hate my fucking job, and I eventually want to like be on here and talk about sports on YouTube, because that's fun eventually, and I'd love to make that like my full-time job instead of having to suck that Walmart dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So thank you to all new followers, man. I'm hoping if I can keep this train coming, if I can get some more meme worthy material, and if my NFL stuff takes off, or if I have some funny NFL takes that I can turn into shorts. Because that's the thing YouTube's really pushing right now is the shorts. They want to compete with TikTok. So if I can take advantage of that and grow.
You always
And
pop off on those shorts, man.
I know that's
And my
what,
shorts.
yeah. Speaking of shorts, I had to take mine off. It's fucking hot as shit.
Dude, my balls are stuck on my thigh right now.
I, Dude, you know how much baby powder I've went through trying to stop that from happening? I need to buy some more. People are gonna think I had a kid and be like, no, it's all for me and my sweaty ass balls and my freaking man tits, just try not to chafe.
people's
Speaking of it,
people's fucker shapped.
dude, speaking of it being hot as fuck, I've been trying not to cuss at all because one thing I found out about like the YouTube algorithm is that they don't like it when you curse within the first 10 minutes of a video. But I'm about to drop like 20 F bombs. And there's a reason I'm drinking Crown and Dr. Pepper right now because I've been pissed all fucking day. So it was 112 today in Oklahoma. In some places in northeastern Oklahoma, the heat index reached 127, which is the highest ever in Oklahoma, which kind of brings back our topic last week about global warming. So hot as hell today. So, I do deliveries, and I had about 30 deliveries today when it's hot as hell outside. Well, the app that I use to go house to house, that gives me the addresses and tells me what items the people have and all that, that app went down. And I was on the phone with customer support for 30 minutes, just sitting in the car trying to figure out why this app is down. And they're like, oh, we don't know. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean you don't know? Is no one else experiencing an outage? And we're like, let's see. We'll try to get back up as fast as we can. I'm like, it's 112 degrees. Get it up now. I'm like, this shit, it's not like it's like freaking Facebook or YouTube or Pornhub where there's like thousands of people logging on in a second, There's only a select number of drivers,
Yeah.
So why is this damn app down? It's the same people every fucking day that are using it. It's not like there's extra people on it. So that app was down, and I'm sitting in a car, and yeah, the AC is running, but an AC can only do so much, especially when you have the sun right up on you.
Yeah.
So that was after me also having to wait forever to get my orders because they were running far as fuck behind at the store. So I was already irritated because I was getting a late start of my deliveries and I didn't want to work late. And then for whenever I drop off the cameras, I had to put the phone on a harness and it records it. It used to be an actual camera that we wore, and now it's just the phone. So we got this harness about 2 weeks ago whenever they made the switch. I go and I put the phone on the harness and tighten it up so it holds in place. I tighten it, the fucking thing breaks. This harness is only 2 weeks old. And it's not like it's holding something heavy. It's holding a phone that's actually not, it's actually smaller than my phone because it doesn't have the big ass case on it. But that harness break. So I'm like, well, shit, this person has like 6 totes. And now I can't use one of my hands because now I have to hold the phone in my hand and then do their groceries. So now it's making this job even longer. And so then I'm like, maybe I can fix this harness after I finish the delivery. 20 minutes? No, thing's a piece of shit, completely broken. 2 weeks old. And all it does is hold a phone.
Dude.
And
like, bro. $1 billion company and they can like figure something better than that.
Getting to my point on that. So one of my rental vans got wrecked last October. So it's almost been a full year. This is going to get me fired. So the reason we can't drive this fucking van right now is because it's missing a strip of blue vinyl. That's why we can't drive it. It's missing a strip of blue. So we have to rent a van until we can get that vinyl replaced. The van works just fine. It's just missing blue paint. But so right now, the store is paying money to rent a van that is gas powered. My regular delivery van is electrical. All we have to do is charge at the store, completely free. Now we're spending about $70 every 2 days on gas.
So not only that, your store in particular is located God knows how many auto repair shops.
There's
I
one
I could think of 4 right now.
There's one
right store.
There's one right behind the fucking store.
They could like legitimately like actually do a good job on body paint.
Yeah. But the van works just fucking fine. It's just missing blue paint, but they're like, you can't drive it. We have to rent this until we can get it fixed. The van works just fucking fine. It's just missing blue paint.
That's ridiculous, dude.
So you know how much money they're spending? Like, because I imagine like just to rent a car, it's like what, $70 a day? Imagine how much it is to rent like a big ass van.
Is it per day or per mile?
I guess per day probably.
Okay.
Because we've had it for almost 2 weeks and they haven't told us to keep track of the mileage or anything.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah. The only good thing about it is since it's gas, I can crank that AC up and not worry about burning any electricity. That's the only thing that's probably kept me from being dead right now. But it's the dumbest fucking thing. And I'm like, how the fuck does the store make money? You buy cheap ass equipment, you have a subscription, you have a service for your employees that goes down, and then you're renting vans because you can't drive your company van because it's missing blue paint. like, how the fuck do y'all make? And that's just on top of all the other stupid ass decisions that they make. I'm like, how the fuck do y'all make any money?
It's just it's bonkers, dude.
Dude. And hell, I don't know how many Walmart people are following me now because that Walmart video I posted where I was about to walk into Target wearing my Walmart stuff, that got 5,000 views. So hey Walmart people, if you're watching, don't snitch. Target people, if
You know, Walmart people, they're the biggest snitches in the world.
oh fuck it, I guess we're getting fired then. That's
Well,
fine. Just as
don't
long as you
worry, we'll get
guys,
promoted.
yeah, as long as you guys sub to my OnlyFans, I'll be fine. Look, and that video got 11 dislikes. Those were probably from the Target people.
Those Target liberals.
Yeah. Oh my God, I thought Adam was going to get us killed when we went to Target last week.
Oh no, I was just drooling.
Oh,
Just
over that MILF walking into Marshall's.
with the milk of the Marshalls, the couple milks in Target.
Mhm.
Ooh, that was a good time to show up.
Yeah, I know. I wish my other photos wouldn't pop up, or else I'd show that one of you holding that shirt we found at Ross. Dude, I'm sweating my fucking balls off in here, and we got the AC and the fan running.
Dude, it's hot in my room. I have my AC and my fucking little miniature AC going.
Yeah. Well, you also got that hot ass PC though.
No, it's actually really relatively cool.
Really?
Mm,
Another thing that we didn't touch on last week's episode because I forgot to write it down the notes, but Dale from King of the Hill, Johnny Hardwick, passed away last week on August 8th at the age of 64. Not really familiar with anything else he's ever done, but Dale is one of the best cartoon characters in television history.
yes.
And out of out of all the characters on King of the Hill, besides Hank, Dale's probably my second favorite.
It's either Dale or Bobby.
Uh, yeah, Bobby's cool. See, this would be a good top five list for us to do our favorite King of the Hill characters. Because I think I'd probably go Hank, Dale, Boomhauer, and then probably Bobby, and then probably Connie. I like Connie a lot.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree our least favorite character is Peggy.
Yeah.
But
You know
I
what? It's
guess,
for Peggy, right?
yeah, I need her to peg up my butt right now. I feel some diarrhea coming on.
For
But,
real, I got some Hershey squirts.
dude, I barely even ate today. Like I stopped at Wendy's for breakfast this morning. Then lunchtime rolled around and I was too irritated to eat, so I just had some pineapple. And then I just had a cheeseburger for McDonald's like 20 minutes ago before we started recording.
Dude, fucking Donna sent me a big ass bowl of fucking crab and shrimp fettuccine.
Oh
Oh my
shit.
God, dude, that was so good.
That sounds really good. Donna can cook.
Dude, that woman can cook.
And she can make jello shots that will knock you on your ass. When me and her went camping with the people from the remodel, she made
Yeah.
these jello shots and all you could taste was the fucking alcohol. I'm like, Donna, what'd you throw in these? And she's like, oh, a little bit of vodka, a little bit of tequila, some beer, and some jello stuff. And I'm like, Donna, I can't taste the jello at all. Like she had enough to knock you on your fucking ass. Back to Johnny Hardwick. I guess he did record some episodes at the King of the Hill revival before he died. So his voice will be in the new animated series. So we'll get to appreciate him a little bit before they run out of audio from him. And it'll be interesting to see how they adapt to that on King of the Hill. And I mean, you look at this dude and he looks like the real life version of Dale.
Yeah, I'm like head to toe. That's what I expect that they'll
Yeah.
look like.
But dude, he is now the third character from King of the Hill that I can think of that has died, the third voice actor. Because Brittany Murphy, who played Luann, she's dead. She's been dead for a long time.
Yeah.
Tom Petty, he voiced Lucky. He's dead. And now Johnny Hardwick. And see, with Luann and Lucky, since they're married, you can easily write them out of the show. But Dale, it's going to be really hard to not have Dale in the show when he's, like I say, he's probably the third most popular character behind Hank and Bobby.
Yeah, it's gonna be really tough for them to write them off.
Yeah. I'm so excited for the King of the Hill reboot. I mean, Naruto and King of the Hill are like my two go-to shows. If y'all are wanting to see a nice little tribute about Johnny Hardwick, Johnny Hardwick, Shady Durags, he's a YouTuber. He reviews cartoons basically. He has a bunch of King of the Hill videos. He posted one 5 hours ago called the episode where Dale won Nancy back. And it's this right here. I watched it earlier. Video is freaking incredible. So if y'all want to see a nice tribute to Johnny Hardwick, watch that episode. Drew, you would really like this episode, or you would really like this channel.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, he reviewed the one where Bobby kicks everyone in the nuts a few weeks ago.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
That's my purse. The best line from that episode is when he goes to kick Peggy in the nuts, and she's like, "As you see, I have no testicles." And Khan goes, "She's lying. Finish her." Oh, that's an iconic episode. That's probably the best episode of King of the Hill that I can think of. But dude, how'd your Raiders do this week?
We destroyed the Rams.
Really? How'd Aiden O'Connell look?
He's I don't want to jinx this, but we might got a Dak 2.0.
Dude, I'm looking at his stats right now. I think y'all made a mistake signing Jimmy G.
I don't think so. I think that's still okay signing, as if for the experience wise to give O'Connell.
Mm.
The Hoyer side, I fucking hate it. He's a fucking piece of trash quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But the Jimmy G, I think it's kind of ironic for me about to say this, but it's a very good quarterback that O'Connell will learn, even though fucking Jimmy G did it like almost his entire career, set behind Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
But still, Jimmy G brings a lot of experience that Aiden can learn, from his stint with the Patriots and stint with the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, Jimmy G, when he's actually healthy, he's a West Coast, monster.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically Kyle Shanahan's offense was the West Coast.
And that's what pretty much Josh, fucking McDaniel's dumbass is. A West Coast fucking idiot.
Yeah. Which is funny considering most of his play calling was on the East Coast.
Now, I think with Aiden, he's kind of risky, but in a good way. It's like we haven't seen this in a while. He's willing to throw it down deep.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's one play in the Rams, he threw it down deep, right between the two defenders, so wide receiver and that wide receiver caught it.
Yeah, 60-yard touchdown. It's right here on the right. I'd play it, but we'd get copyrighted, so people check it out.
But for right now, I think Jimmy G is supposed to start, but when Jimmy G starts falling behind, I won't be surprised Aiden finish out the season.
It's more of when Jimmy G gets hurt.
Yeah, true. I mean, the reports have been reading, he's been really healthy and pretty much staying in shape.
11 of 18 for Aiden O'Connell, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, that's really fucking good.
He hasn't thrown a pick yet in his 2 games.
Yeah, and what was it? Last game he went 15 of 18 for a touchdown, no picks.
Yeah,
and he, I think, has a really bright future. I personally think y'all should, just because I don't think y'all are gonna make the playoffs just with how tough that division is. But with Aiden O'Connell, like I think it'd be good just to give him some starting experience this year.
Yeah, we might
To
not make it to the playoffs this year, but we'll give definite competition to that division.
yeah,
We're definitely going to make them have to work for it.
Mhm.
And not only just Aiden, like a lot of our rookies are doing really well this preseason, and I'm excited for that.
Another rant that I have planned. Do you have anything else on the Raiders?
Yeah, still, a lot of free agents, like no one knows. A lot of
Mhm.
free agents we picked up, we've been doing really well, and it looks like we have a lot of good roster depth behind us. So if somebody
So
gets hurt, I'm not as concerned.
now the roster is going to get trimmed down from what is it, like 90 right now to 53. Do you
Yeah.
think a lot of those free agent guys are going to survive?
No, not really.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I think our GM's gonna try push those trades because I think there's some trade values I saw with a lot
Hmm.
of depth we have. So it might maybe like late round picks, but probably not. But still, they definitely have a chance to go somewhere else if we do cut them.
Plus, he always got the practice squad, and I think the practice squad it's 10 people, so you can keep
Yeah.
them on there. Only danger is, another team can sign him off your practice squad once the season starts rolling around and people get hurt. But
Another
we're
thing is like Jacoby when he finally played that game, he looked really fucking good
mhm.
in that system.
What about Josh Jacobs? Because he still hasn't reported to camp and he still hasn't signed his franchise tender.
I saw
So
reports he's going to come back week one. He's
you
not
think
going to do
he's
the Le'Veon Bell. I don't know yet, but I saw reports.
do you think he'll be in shape?
Yeah, looks like he's been staying in shape.
I think I'd be worried about is him getting hurt, not getting that callus built up. That's the thing
Yeah.
I'd be concerned about is him getting hurt.
I mean, if he does get hurt, I'm not as worried because that's Samir White's been looking pretty well.
Yeah. Plus you guys can always draft a running back next year. Plus you got Amir Abdullah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, I'll go ahead and do it on the show. Our fantasy draft is probably going to be on Sunday.
Okay.
Because me, Zach, and Trevor, we were just talking it over the other day, and I'm like, well, I want to get it done before the season starts, and the season starts on the 7th. So we'll probably be doing it on the 27th, probably at night, since Trevor works overnights. So we'll probably do it at like 6 or 7. So you might take your lunch around then.
Okay. Just let me know.
All right. I'll set the settings once I get it in stone, and then um, plus, I mean, me, Zach, and Trevor, I think we're all going to be at a party on Sunday. So, I mean, we're all going to do our drafting together anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. This podcast is brought to you by Reddit Girl on TikTok. She's a new content creator that has some of the best Reddit stories that you will ever hear. It's not going to be those random BS ones where you can tell the person's lying. These are true and verified stories that she brings to you. So check out reddit.gurl0 on TikTok. So on Saturday night, had a good time, went over to my friends Trevor and Bailey's house. They got me can't see it, but they added to my Funko collection. They just got me the big Hulk Hogan Funko that came out, the one that has the WrestleMania 1 poster in the background. This thing's tall as hell. It's in the
Yeah.
left corner, so you can't really see it. It's against the wall. I had a great time Saturday night. Thought I was going to follow that up with watching the Dallas Cowboys play the Seattle Seahawks. No, game's blacked out. Now, Drew, are you familiar with the NFL blackout rules?
No, I'm not.
So it's basically if a game doesn't sell a certain amount of tickets for attendance, they black out the game on TV because they don't think anyone cares to watch it, basically.
Serious?
Yeah. So that was on Sling. The game was supposed to be on NFL Network. It was blacked out. So I'm like, okay, I guess I can't watch it on Sling. So I'll watch it on NFL Plus. The thing that I pay $100 a year for. Certainly that won't apply to the blackout rules. It applies to the blackout rules. So the subscription service that's $100 a fucking year. I can't watch the fucking Cowboys play because of the NFL's stupid fucking rules.
That
So,
is so stupid.
and I don't get to watch a lot of Cowboys games because they're on during the daytime usually when I work. Hopefully this year I'll get to watch them because I'm hopefully gonna have Sundays off. But so I'm like, even if it's preseason, at least I'll get to sit down because the game started at 9 our time since it was played on the West Coast.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll actually get to sit down and watch a full Cowboys game. Didn't get to watch it. So I watched the game on ESPN where they have that little play thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw highlights on Twitter. I was steaming fucking mad. So the only highlight that I saw that was even worth talking about the Cowboys is Deuce Vaughn. That dude I showed you last week, Barry Sanders Jr.
Yeah.
He had another touchdown where he's going to the left. All these dudes are about to get him. He just does a spin move while getting his face mask grabbed and scores a touchdown from like 15 yards out. This kid cut freaking Rico. Keep Malik Davis and cut Ronald Jones. The only people we need are Tony Pollard, Deuce, and Malik Davis. Everyone else can fuck off. And Jalen Tolbert, 4 catches, 66 yards. He's way better than his rookie season last year. I give him a lot of credit. Kevontae Turpin, I think, he's a good kick returner, but he offers nothing as a receiver. I'd go ahead and cut bait with him. This kid for the Seahawks, Jackson Smith Njigba, he looks really fucking good. He had 3 catches for 58 yards. Seattle might have something with him. They already got Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. Now they might have a good third receiver. And plus they got Noah Fant at tight end. And
that's a legit receive core.
And then kid from Oklahoma, he went to Union High School, which is in Tulsa. Trey Brown, he had an interception off of Will Greer for the Seahawks. Trey Brown plays for the Seahawks. So Oklahoma kid had a big play. And I don't have much thoughts on the Cowboys game because I didn't get to watch the fucking game.
That's so stupid.
So NFL, fuck you. Lower the goddamn price of NFL Plus if I can't watch every fucking Cowboys game. Because that's fucking stupid. $100 a year, and I can't watch a game because of your stupid fucking blackout restrictions. $100 a year. I should be able to freaking watch any game I want. I should be able to watch the players fucking shower if I want to with how much money I'm paying.
Honestly.
Yeah. Piss me off. It's like, oh, you can listen to the radio broadcast. Oh, cool. I love to listen and not see shit.
Yeah, I don't spend like fucking $100 a year just to listen for shit.
But it's like, oh, here, Buffalo versus Pittsburgh isn't blacked out. I'm like, oh, cool. 2 teams I don't give a shit about. Well, actually, I like Buffalo a lot, but I didn't give a shit about that game. I care about the Cowboys. That's what I wanted to watch.
That's so stupid.
I'm gonna go back to illegally streaming games. I ain't paying for this shit. But yeah, that's my rant on NFL Plus because, oh my god, I wanted to throw shit after that because I had just upped my subscription. I had like the regular package, and then I upgraded to the premium one, and yeah, no, stupid as fuck. But back to my job. I had something pretty fucking funny on yesterday, which would be Sunday. We're recording this on Monday, and it'll probably be out Wednesday. So I had something pretty funny. I
Yeah.
was delivering in this really, really rich neighborhood, like $400,000 houses, rich as hell. It's by all this fancy restaurants and all that. Well, I see this probably 40-year-old dude walking to his car, and it looks like something's coming from his pants. He's wearing cargo shorts. And I'm like, what the? And I could quickly determine that it was pee coming from his pants. And I could see at the front of his cargo pants as he's walking to his car, he is peeing and his dick is out. And
God.
it's maybe like this big. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then he sees me drive by and he's going, like, trying to rush to put his pants back on. And I'm like, so he was peeing out in his front yard, walking to his car, and I see him just going like trying to unlock his car. And I'm like, and I really wanted to say like, hey man, did you get any pee on your cargo shorts? Because it sure looks like it. And then he like drives off, and I'm like, that was fucking weird. And I go to drop off the package, and they had a Ring doorbell. And you know how those like Ring doorbells record and all that, like up to 30 seconds when they detect motion. I
Yeah.
was thinking, like, I wonder if they picked that up. I want to ask them. And then, like, I looked into it, and I really wanted to say, I just saw your neighbor's dick. Hope you guys enjoy that makeup. But I'm like, dude, who the fuck? Like, I pee in my backyard all the time, but my backyard's like closed off. It's not
That's secluded.
Yeah, it's not right next to a street. Like, and I only pee in my backyard when I'm like grilling, you know. No, this dude was in his front yard, dick out, peeing. And I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, who does that? And why is it always the dude with tiny dicks that whip them out in public? Like, if I'm gonna see a dude freaking peeing in public, I want to see a fat ass dick. Why is it
Yeah, they're
always a
either
dude?
whipping out of public or driving a fucking squatted truck.
Yeah. No, this dude was driving a pretty tiny car. His car was probably smaller than mine, actually. But yeah, it's always the dudes with dicks like this that whip them out in public. It's never a BBC. But
I
yeah,
guess
that
next time when I come to your store, I gotta whip out mine.
it wasn't even at the store though. It was when I was delivering. But dude, I was just like, I'm fucking uncomfortable now. This last week on excuse me. This last week on YouTube got a lot of views. We got like 32 views, which blew the last episode on YouTube out the water. It was like the inverse of last week where we had great YouTube success and not so good on Spotify. And you know, last week we had a crap load of Spotify listens and no YouTube views. So we got to find that happy balance, I guess. And as y'all can see, I'm not in Dallas. I talked about last week how I might be in Dallas for the Cowboys practice. I'm still debating on going tomorrow. It's going to be even harder now that I have to stop by work in the morning. But I'm still debating going to that practice because it doesn't start till 6. It's a 4-hour drive to Dallas. So if I left at like 12, I would still make it in time. But it's going to be hotter in Dallas than it is in Oklahoma tomorrow. And the Cowboys practice indoors, but I'm still going to be in my car for 4 hours. And I'm still like going back and forth in my head because I want to go see the Cowboys practice, you know. Plus, I love Dallas. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yes, tomorrow it's gonna get really hot. It's when Oklahoma and Texas.
Yeah. I said I'm just tired of this freaking heat, dude. Like, you people, I've said on a previous episode, I don't give a shit. You people that like summer are fucking psychos, and I really hope you all burn to death. See how much you like summer then.
Fall is my sweet spot. It's not
Yeah.
too cold, it's not too hot.
50 degrees outside, I think it's the perfect temperature. It's not cold enough to where you need a hoodie. but it's like warm enough to where you can wear either long sleeves or short sleeves, you know?
Yeah.
Like hell, all those shirts over there are like fall time shirts because if I wore one of those like button ups during the summer, I'd probably die.
Yeah, the fall is like it's one of those seasons. I could wear a button-up shirt, a long sleeve shirt, or a fucking thong in public. It all will be comfortable.
Fuck. I wasn't expecting that. I was trying to think of what I was gonna say next, and then you completely threw me off.
What can I say? That's what I do best, baby.
Yeah, but dude, I just can't wait until I have some money saved up and order a new belt. I'm gonna order that World Heavyweight Championship that Seth Rollins has, and I will
Dude,
be
that
wearing that.
fucking bell is nice.
I know I want it so freaking bad, but I think WWE just raised the price of their belts too. I think they're like $570 now.
Is it really?
We'll look real quick, but yeah, dude, I know it's still 500. I want that belt so fucking bad. Maybe it'll be my reward whenever I whoop y'all in fantasy football this year to buy it for myself, and I'll wear it to the draft next year. Yeah, look at that sexy thing right there.
It is a nice bell, dude.
Yeah. See, I do like the women's championship a little bit more, the women's world heavyweight championship, just because I like the white strap better. I think it looks better.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Yeah, I think white.
I'm glad they gave him a really good bell, to be honest.
Yeah, see, that's why I like that classic Intercontinental Championship back there, the white one.
Yeah.
Because I like that white strap. I like the current Intercontinental Championship too, but that belt's probably my favorite belt ever. But see, I'm either gonna get the women's World Heavyweight Championship or the men's. Probably the men's because it's bigger. But this one's also $125 off.
That's true.
Drew, loan me $400. You're making that manager money now.
Dude, you still make more than me.
Yeah, I know. See, oh, there we go. I've been wanting to mess with this setting forever, the drawing setting. I can't wait to use this during football season.
Oh, I keep letting draw a dick.
I'm trying to keep us on YouTube. My channel's growing too much. I don't want to lose it now. There we go. I drew my name. But speaking of that, thank you. I said all the subscribers I picked up this week. We'll see if this podcast makes me lose any of them. And I'm definitely going to clip that NFL Plus rant and make a short out of it. Shorts, that's pretty much the business I'm in now.
Because you did pop off no shorts.
Yeah. And if it's going to help me grow faster, I said in my NFL video that I did a week and a half ago that I wanted to hit 350 by my birthday. My birthday is still a month and 2 days away. So blew past that goal. So I guess the new one's going to be see if we can hit 400 by my birthday.
Yeah, like I just popped on my YouTube real quick. Like 3 year shorts are on my shorts recommendations.
Yeah, they're all going to be Nakamura and Seth Rollins just because.
Yep, that's what they are.
I'm like, dude, they're low hanging fruit, and no one else really capitalized on those. So I was like, I will. I'm like, shit, I can kind of be funny. And one thing I've been watching some old YouTube clips just because I've been feeling nostalgic. So I've been watching a lot of Mr. Technical Difficult. And I mean, that dude is a freaking content genius. And so I've been kind of like, I don't know, I've been inspired lately just because that dude is so fucking funny. Drew, I'll send you the channel link. He used to do a podcast called the Dude Comedy Podcast. And that's what I kind of hope this turns into because that podcast was so fucking funny. But they did it with 4 people. And I'm like, damn, we tried doing it with 4 people and look how that worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's the 2 smart ones left.
Yeah, those fuckers have attention span of a walnut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an insult for walnuts.
Dude, last night was what we were talking about in the group chat, though. I was like, this would make a good podcast if these 2 fucking idiots could pay attention or weren't awkward as fuck on camera.
Speaking of the podcast, we're
Mm.
almost hitting 21 episodes. That's drinking age, buddy.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that. I was too focused on 20 because I was like, that's a milestone. It's like, well, fuck, we got 25 in 5 episodes. What the hell are we going to do then? And yeah, now we got 21. So I will have a non alcoholic high noon available next week on the podcast if we record. So when do you start your new position?
When she gets her day for surgery.
Okay, so it's still a few weeks away.
Yeah.
Okay. Or actually, I'll have a beer and I'll be using this. Speaking of Mr. Technical Difficult, he's the dude who makes these, the can covers. You
Oh, that's
see it?
what he makes those?
Yeah.
Shit, I might gotta buy some.
Yeah. I
Does he
say
make tall
I
boys?
see that's the thing. I don't know if he has any that fit high noons. I hope he does. Actually, hell, we'll give him some free advertising. Beersy.com. MTD, if you ever watch this, hit us up with sponsorship. Because I fucking love you, dude. You've been my favorite YouTuber since I was like 13. But well, here we go. Slim cans. But this dude has so much funny shit on here. Damn it. I keep opening iMovie instead of Zoom every time I click out of it. It's the Crown talking. But like my favorite is the COVID-19 vaccine right here.
Liberal tears.
Oh, you would love the liberal. I thought about ordering you that for your birthday once.
Trump was whatever.
Bleach. I had
Bleach.
that. I used to have that one. I don't know where it went. I think Cheyenne threw it away. And then Rat Killer, Basic
Basic
Bitch.
bitch. I'm gonna buy that for my team lead.
Yeah. There's a few basic bitches. This Biden one, not to get political, but that one makes me crack up.
Liberals.
Karen
Karen
A. And then the ones for like regular cans. He has a lot more of those. Let's go, Brandon. The I identify as a soda. That's the one I have. Chef Boyer, we fucked. Liberal cheers, canned air from China. A lot of these are COVID related. LGBTQ, let's get Biden to quit.
Dolphin milk. Oh no.
Oh, he has one that says breast milk.
Oh hell yeah.
Natural immunity, liquid cocaine,
Hell yeah.
ready to drink baby formula. Let's see, he's got 3 pages of it.
Oh ew. Oh ew.
Oh my god. See, laxative. That
Oh,
laxative
God.
one.
That's hilarious.
Let's see. Dr. Pecker, I like that one. See, these ones are like if you actually do want to disguise your beer, you want to get these ones, the ones that look like Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper. Hot dog water. And then breast milk. But they're back ordered on those ones, so you wouldn't get it for a while.
Damn.
He has one. Where's it at? It says Holy Bible on it, but it's actually a beer cooler right here.
Yeah, that's actually badass.
I know, I want that so bad. I'm like, I'd piss so many people off though.
Yeah, fuck them liberals.
But this podcast is brought to you by Beersy. Dude, that'd be like my dream sponsorship.
Dude, that'd be sick though.
Yeah. If I ever met Mr. Technical Difficult, I would suck his dick so hard.
You're here first, Mr. Techno. free head.
Yeah. Dude, like I said, I'll send you that podcast. Actually, I think I put a clip from it in the group chat a few weeks ago. Maybe not, but he had this one. Oh, I don't even know if I should say this on the show, but he was talking about the Catch Me Outside girl,
Oh yeah.
and he goes, you know, a lot of people think that she's actually cool and stuff like that. And, that's the thing. You want to build an audience and connect with them. Just look at like Kim Kardashian, and a lot of people go, oh, she sucked some dick and got famous. But then she went on TV and started being herself and built an audience. And that's how you connect. That's how you stay on top. And that's why I don't like black people. And, and then the other hosts go, what'd you just say? And he goes, I'm just kidding. And that was me paraphrasing the fuck out of it, but he just said that out of nowhere, and it was so fucking funny.
Oh my
And then
God.
he made another joke about Minnesota Burns. I mean, this podcast is like 6 or 7 years old, but he just goes, hey, Burns, every time your mom squirts, does dust come out?
Fucking God. Oh shit.
Yeah. Then he had another one about fucking his mom, where he goes, Burns said something. He goes, Burns, I'm gonna punch your brother in the face. He goes, wait, do you have a brother? And Burns goes, I have two brothers. He goes, okay, fine. I'm gonna punch your sister in the face then, bitch. And Burns goes, I don't have a sister. He goes, well, I'm gonna fuck your mom and get her pregnant. And then when she has a girl, I'm gonna punch her in the face. I'm almost certain I put that one in the group chat.
You probably have and probably got buried between abs and tie.
Dude, that reminds me. How come every time someone sends something in the group chat, you immediately have something else that pops up?
Me?
Yeah. It's
Oh, I
like I'll
got
hit.
I got memes loaded.
Yeah, it's like I hit send, and then your meme pops up like 2 seconds later. It's not just me; it happens with Adam. Like Adam will send something, and then your next thing will pop up like 5 seconds later.
Dude, I got
I'm
like
like,
thousands of memes saved to my phone.
dude, I was like, I think he's doing it on purpose at this point. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, man?
No, I appreciate the viewers that listen to this podcast. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
glad. I'm actually surprised we actually made it this far.
I know, like,
It's been a cool experience, to be honest. We were able to do this.
yeah. Between us, not having the other people that we started the show with, and me getting sick, we're missed almost 2 months. Right when we first got started and got momentum, and then we both have crazy work schedules and crazy ass lives between like I said, work and baby mama drama and shit like that.
Yeah.
Then with the general stupidity. So it is something to look forward to every week. I'm like, fuck, like it's me and Drew's bonding time because we don't get. I mean, heck, when me and Adam hung out last week, I'm like, dude, that's the first time I've seen Drew in person, not at Walmart in like a few months. I think that we actually like hung out.
I know, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, and then Adam, that was the first time I'd seen him since we went to Chili's, I think.
Yeah, that's like my last time I hung out with them.
Yeah. As like now, like, we all talk every day in our group chat, but yeah, it's rare that you actually see people in person. And one day we'll get to see Drew's face on webcam probably. It's just that he records this podcast naked and we gotta get him out of that habit so we can do it on YouTube. Either
Yeah,
that
I'm
will
sitting here
eventually
with a heart on right now. Look at your
yeah.
face.
Either that or we'll eventually move the podcast to OnlyFans.
There we go.
$5. Yeah. But that was episode 20, everybody. See y'all maybe next week. Who gives a fuck? Who knows? NFL season's coming up. That's what's going to take over this podcast when that happens. You're going to get Raiders rants. You're going to get Cowboys rants. if something else crazy happens, like Damar Hamlin, we'll be talking about that on the podcast. That reminds me, did you see that Patriots player that got carted off the other night?
I do not.
He got helmet to helmet hit, but I wasn't watching the game, and when I heard about how they suspended they suspended the game, and I was like, oh my god, did another dude have like a heart attack on the field? And no, it was just like a helmet to helmet hit. But
Isaiah Bolden.
yeah, he got released from the hospital the same night. But that was another thing I meant to bring up. But I'm shitty at taking notes, y'all. Mainly because I drive all day for work. Like, whenever that dude was peeing in the front yard, I yelled, "Hey Siri, take a note, dude peeing in front yard." And that was the only way that I was even able to write it down to remember it for the podcast. But I hope you all enjoyed that story. Hope you all enjoyed the rants about Walmart and NFL Plus. Who knows, it could have been boring to y'all, but if any of the Walmart people that subscribed from that video I posted ended up watching this, I'm not putting Walmart rant in the title because that's too obvious. But thank you to anyone who made it to the end of the podcast. Love you. Peace, love, and hand jobs. That's going to be the sign off now, and have a good night.